what's going on, guys? I hope everyone's incredibly well. I'm going to dive into a message I've been channeling around the Divine Masculine Collective because I keep hearing them say, I need to do better or I need to change. It's like they're pleading to someone. So I know this is someone that they trust and it's someone that they're definitely close to. And it's someone that they're willing to accept wise counsel from. So I feel like this could be an older uncle. It could be a very close friend of theirs that they've known for a very long time. Whoever it is, they definitely know there's a connection here between you and your divine masculine. I feel like whoever this person is, they know a lot about the journey, this long-winded journey that you and your masculine have been through. And it seems as though it's like a conversation that's been happening for like, the 10th time, like whatever it is they're going to this person about, it feels like this person's trying to say to them, like, how many times are you going to come to me with the same problem? Or maybe it's this person saying to them, like, you need to do better. And they could be agreeing, like, yeah, I need to do better. Okay. It's a personal conversation as well. So I'm going to get some insight into some of the things that your divine masculine will allow me to tap into when it comes to some of the things that they may be discussing. Okay. What are the divine masculines focused on right now? What are they sharing? Okay, so we have spiritual partnership. So, you know what it has to do with? It's like this whole twin flame thing, okay? Because I keep hearing your masculines. It's like they're trying to tell this person, I know it sounds crazy. And this person's like, listen, at this point, like, it's obvious there's a spiritual connection or this is a spiritual partnership. Because something that's dwelling on your divine masculine is like, there's no way. Like there's things occurring between you two, or you might reveal things in conversation or say certain things that they just can't deny that they need to do right by you or they need to do better by you. It's like somehow you guys are maybe spending more time together. Maybe you are revealing deeper parts of yourself. They're seeing your world somehow, divine feminines, and it's like they know some kind of big commitment is coming. They know that their soul is prepping for this or preparing for this in some kind of way. And some of the things I do feel like they could be struggling with is stability, maybe wanting to, cut out certain things from their life that makes them feel fearful of committing to this, okay? They're getting a lot of energy around reunion. Like I said, there's certain synchronicities and certain things that are coming up around this time on your journey or in your connection that's making a lot of your divine masculines understand that this is a partnership. I'm hearing honest living also. So if you guys have been in and out of a lot of toxic cycles, a lot of your divine masculines stubborn, unwilling to shift or change or acknowledge the spiritual parts of this journey, something definitely is occurring, or it's like I keep hearing that this can't be a coincidence, okay? So there's strange things are happening. It's making them sit down, or it's making them want to have a seat and really get some advice on what it is they need to do. I'm hearing professional advice as well. So many of them, because we've been talking a lot about in the readings this week, certain contracts breaking down or the connection itself coming out in the open. A lot of towers are falling. If a lot of your divine masculines have been in certain karmic connections, those are also breaking down. I feel like this has been something that's been occurring over time. It's been like a slow breaking down. Well, now your masculines are at the point where like they are seeking out professional advice, how to end something, or like I'm hearing the words mutual, so I don't know what that could mean for some of you. Amicable. So they want things to be fair, but they're reaching that point now where they can no longer run from this and run from you also, divine feminines. Like I really do see someone, especially with the reunion and soul tie card here, they can't be away from you. They can't be away from you. This divine masculine, whoever they are, they can't see you living a life without them. So it's like I definitely feel like you guys have been spending more time together or opening up in some way to each other, like bonding more deeply. Yeah, feeling more safe in each other's presence, or someone wants you to feel safe, or maybe your divine masculines are waking up to the fact that like they need to be around to protect you. I know it sounds like, you know, kind of whimsical in a sense, but that's what I'm getting. And they could also be trying to explain this to whoever it is they're talking to, about you, divine feminines, you know, that I can't help it. Like I need to be around, like, and the person might be saying, well, how are you going to be around? You have this going on. And that's what they need to change, or that's what they need to do better. And I'm getting honesty as well. Like for a lot of them, they've spent, I want to say, for some of you in these connections, I want to say they've spent years trying to juggle this connection with you, divine feminine. Okay, and I feel like many of you have also been doing the same, divine feminines, really just trying to navigate the connection as best as you can, because whoever this is, you guys have tried your very best to end the connection or cut ties or stay away from one another, but circumstances always weave you back into each other's lives. And particularly for this divine masculine, they're starting to notice the pattern or pick up on it. And I don't know what it is, but it's like they keep wanting to do better. They keep wanting to do right by you. It's like they're telling someone that I need to do better. It's like they're now starting to feel, you know, the guilt. Maybe divine feminines, you have gotten to a point where like maybe they kind of sense that you're wanting to move forward or go in a different direction. Somebody does not want to be friend zoned by you either, is what I'm getting. Maybe they're starting to pick up on that or sense that, or it's like the more you accept the connection for what it is, maybe you're starting now to gain clarity about, okay, accepting it for what it is, but then your heart wants more, your heart desires more, and somebody's holding your hand like, please don't go. Okay, fine, I'll get rid of whatever this is here. Okay, now is the time where many of your masculines are realizing what you mean to them or what the connection means to them. Okay, how do they feel in their heart for you? How are they feeling in their heart for you? What are they trying to express to this person that they're talking to? Yeah, that you're their twin flame or you're their soulmate. It's like this spiritual partnership here, right? Whoever this person is, this person's like, listen, I know you've been manifesting this divine feminine for years. That should tell you something already. For a lot of you, you've been doing your back and forth with your divine masculine for years. I want to say at least like 5 years, at least 5 years. This is going to be a reading for those of you who have been doing this thing for quite some time. Okay, if it's like 5 years later, they're finally having that conversation with someone where it's like they're realizing that they can't go on like this anymore. And again, I'm picking up again on like institutions, Hierophant energy, where they're going out and seeking like professional advice, really trying to do things the right way as well. Your masculine could be, I want to say like a King of Swords or King of Pentacles energy, because I am seeing justice and I am seeing someone with like a really big heart, and there's a sense of guilt that they've carried with this spirit, with this connection with you, divine feminines, but the guilt is disappearing because they're recognizing it as a spiritual connection. It's not just a fling, it's not just an affair with somebody. Like they really do care about you. When somebody's not with you, they worry about you going about your day, and maybe you're on your own or you're with the kids, or, you know, for some of you, you could even be caught up in other partnerships as well where, you know, you're trying to navigate all on your own, divine feminine. You're also maybe seeking a sense of whatever your masculine's going through here, you know, with wanting to do better yourself, wanting to maybe be on your own, create space for this connection. Okay, so there could be some mirroring going on, but I do see for both of you that this big aha moment or this epiphany that's happening is like, I need to do better. Like I need to clearly decide what it is I want here. Well, not even clearly decide. I feel like they have clearly decided at this point. And again, whoever they're talking to about you, maybe telling them things like, how many times are we going to come to this crossroads before you actually go see a lawyer? Right? Before you actually go get some professional advice. You can't keep talking to me about the divine feminine. I already know how you feel. This is your soulmate. This is your twin flame, whatever you call it. Right? That's what this person's saying to them. Whatever you two have going on here. I already know. It's for you to know. And it's for you to take action on. You know, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are just silently nodding their head because whatever advice or counsel that they're getting, they've heard whoever they trust about you, divine feminine, they've heard this person say this several times before. But what's been lacking is the action, the appointments necessary, the professional discussions that need to take place. Okay, can we get some more energy on what else has been allowing your divine masculines to come to this place organically? Okay, so we have make the effort, because it's great love that they're feeling with you. Right? This connection's, like I said, it wasn't just a fling or affair with you, divine feminines. This is somebody who genuinely cares for you, and they know that because when they're away from you, they worry. They worry about the little things, right? Whether you're dressed warm enough, or are you they look at the clock and they think, okay, you're normally doing this around this time, I wonder if you're home yet, or it's these little things that lets the divine masculines know that that's her for me, right? That's it. So they're finding themselves making the effort more and more, including getting to that point where they're naturally wanting to end other contracts. Now it doesn't seem like it's as stressful. I feel like now is the time too where they're having a lot more optimism about the journey. They're not looking at ending certain contracts in fear anymore. They're not allowing anybody to strike fear into them. You know why? Because they have bigger fish to fry. They're worried about where the hell the divine feminine is right now. Whether she's warm and whether she's off the road, or, whether she got home safely, or whatever the case is, right? That's overtaken them at this point. They feel more optimistic and alive, and that's been a theme in a lot of these readings, guys. Without you, your divine masculines, without you, without you. I don't know who sings that, but I just heard it in my head. I'm pretty sure it's played in YouTube Shorts, or, I feel like I see a man singing. Without you, I don't know who sings that, guys. If you're able to drop it in the comments, definitely help us out. Or maybe, guys, explore that song and look it up, because that is how someone has, it's how they've been feeling about you. It's what's been the cause of, a lot of these slow but sure upheavals taking place. And they're starting to talk about you more. Get the advice that they need. Now it's just about action. Okay, we also have separation on the horizon for some people. Take it how it resonates. It could be the advice, the professional advice that they're getting, because I did talk about, the amicable and, ending things, a lot more peacefully, just wanting to be fair. Let's get some oracle messages on some of the things your divine masculines may be in deep thought over. Okay, I feel like that's too many. Just one or two cards to work with, please, universe. What's going on with the divine masculines in terms of just things that they have to work on, these contracts? Okay, so we have decisions, and that also came up in the very soon card, which is clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it's a confirmation that they are up against a lot. This is why they're having to speak to someone about you, or speak to someone about this connection. I feel like they have a lot of decisions on the table to make, and they know they need to do better. Otherwise, they're just going to continue in these cycles where they're without you. And that's not feeling good the longer this connection goes on. Okay, someone's starting to feel like you're consuming their world. It's like you're in one path, and then the life that they've carved out is in another path. And, I feel like after all these years, they just find that their heart is more towards the path where you are, divine feminine. What are you doing? What are you up to? Are you good? Are you okay? They're more concerned over what it is you're doing rather than, what they have going on. And that's what lets them know, I need to be near her. So, sorry I'm getting so passionate and yelling into the mic for some of you. Goodness gracious. Okay, but we do have the change and courage card. And I do feel like they already have the courage just by opening up to whoever it is they are talking to about the situation. But, at this point, that's what this person is giving them advice on. Talk, divine masculines, but where's the action? You're talking to me over here. You need to be talking to a lawyer. You're talking to me over here. You need to be, talking to a realtor. I don't know. You need to handle your business. Okay, so that is what is up, guys. That is what is up for this reading. A lot of your divine masculines have a big decision to make in terms of where it is they're going to be putting in this effort. Okay, but it is coming up years later for many of you. They are starting to have deeper conversations with people that they genuinely trust to give them advice about this journey and this connection. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you Divine Feminines, you're just in la la land, like you're so caught up with your routine, or you've just gotten the hang of navigating this journey, pouring focus into yourself, and that's exactly what has your Divine Masculines feeling like they just want to, you know, sweep you off your feet or like protect you in this way. I can't explain it, guys. The only vision I can get is somebody coming up from behind you and just picking you up. They feel that, like, that's when you really, really care for someone. It's like you don't want to have you don't want them to have any trouble in the world. You don't want them to have any trouble at all, and that's the feeling or the vibration that I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines are starting to feel towards you. Okay, let's get one more Romance Angel card, just for you, Divine Feminine. What does he want you to know as we end off this reading? Because I'm really picking up that vibe, guys, where it's like somebody really does feel, you know, connected to you. Maybe you're like family to this person, or you've become family at this point, and that's exactly why your love life with him is engaging to a higher level of commitment. He's got to engage with you more, and this is a really healing experience for your masculine, right? Like, I feel like you represent family to them. They've never felt the sense of family before, and they do with you. Much more so than the path that they've created. They're wanting to leave that now in the past. All right, Divine Feminine, so just know in your heart space, it's ascending to a higher level of commitment because they got nowhere else to go, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next check-in, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.